channels and demanded that the reports be released, and we did. And as you remember, one of the things that was commented on in regard to Operation Iraqi Freedom was that we had so very few.
So what I see is I see a lot of whistleblowers coming forward. And this is how I know how these things work. Something this big that's on a global scale, but crime that this big that's across the United States. Never before in history do we have so much evidence of the government turning on their people. Not in America. Not in America, we don't have this kind of evidence. Finally, there's enough evidence, enough proof that the government has turned on their people, that I see what's going to follow eventually. Really soon I can see this already, no matter what happens. I see this getting aggressive. I see prosecutions starting up. I see people that cooperate, that are guilty of gang stalking, cooperating. I see them avoiding long-term prison sentences by revealing who led the operation. You know, names, details. I see a lot of stuff coming forward in the future. I see a lot of people going to prison. I see this waking up the nation like it needs to be woken up. More than us going to war and invading countries and killing all kinds of innocent people. People don't really see that or realize it as much because they'll hear about it and they'll get sad, they'll get depressed, and then they'll go out and shop and life as usual, and then a few days later they'll have their pasta and their salad and they'll forget about people that are in the world suffering. Because if you don't live it, you really just don't care. Because if it ain't you, then it ain't me going through it. But this is going to wake Americans up, because all Americans, especially the middle class, are going to be like, oh, wow, this is really happening here. Prosecutions are beginning. This is, wow. And then you really got to start arresting people that run the main media. Because I'm going to be honest with you, if they're aware of this stuff, which I'm sure we can prove, they're culprits. They're going along with conspiracy against the American people. They're doing it's really considered a war crime. It is a form of war crime, which those have different penalties altogether. Those are some serious penalties. Those are bigger. If you kill somebody in a war crime, it's more like a hate crime. It's different than just killing somebody because they slept with your wife and you went into a. Anyways, I'm gonna make this quick. I'm gonna go, but I just want to say this is exciting because I can see with my own vision, my third eye, my pineal gland, that this is going to open up a lot of prosecutions, which is going to get people to start finally talking, and it's going to start bringing down gang stalkers. And when they flee to other countries with their money, they're going to get tracked down by the new FBI. That's going to be, because I could already see it's going to be such a mess. They're going to have to start opening up the government for investigation. It's going to cause a lot of problems. There's going to be a lot of suicides. You're going to have a lot of raids. A lot of government officials will be arrested. You cannot have police officers spying in people's homes with special equipment and unless there's a warrant, first of all. Second of all, it can't go on for years. You can't be doing the stuff that these victims are saying you're doing. It's just, you just can't do it. Not in a society that has law. America has it has a constitution. It has a lot of laws in the books. American citizens are the ones that build this country. They pay for everything. That's why all these roads are paved by their sweat and their blood. I guarantee you, I don't care how they try to twist this or spin it, it's not looking good for them in the near future. And 100, if you get 100 Americans in a room and you reveal this to them, I guarantee you only 7 of them are going to be retards and not get it. Only a few of them are going to be the dum-dums. As much fluoride as it giving us as much nasty stuff. And I feel a little more dazed than I did when I was younger, I admit it. But when you wake up, the awakening, it kind of balances out. While the fluoride and stuff is messing in your mind up, making you more dingy, the awakening is making you more intelligent, so they kind of balance out together. You gotta remember, before they put all this stuff in the water, all this nasty stuff they're doing to us, we were smarter, but there wasn't really a fight. There wasn't really an awakening thing. So you can kind of be in a autopilot, almost in a safe zone where you just kind of cruise. But with this, you become like hunted. You become like an animal backed up in the corner. You start really, and part of the brain that you ain't using when you're normally just cruising is starting to be used. So it kind of balances out. So by doing the stuff they did, it actually, and then people finding out about it, it actually balances out quite well. I don't see a lot of hope for gang stalkers. They're going to be tracking people down that have already done their stuff and have already got paid and have left. This is going to open the door, because we're going to say, and I suggest that they give really good deals so you can get more people arrested and get the light shined in on what's going on. I suggest you give the first people that talk complete clemency, they call it, where they just avoid everything. Shit, give them some money. Seriously, some protection money. You're not paying them to say anything, just let them tell the truth. By telling the truth, they're going to avoid prison. Make sure they're telling the truth, too. We don't want lies. We don't want them escaping prison and getting people that are innocent in trouble. But we'll make it where they confess it, they avoid it, and they also get set up with protection money to go live on a mountaintop in a beautiful place somewhere. Let us do it the right way. Something big like this would bring down all the other corruption stuff. I'd rather have a cashier woman at Wendy's that screwed my order up running my government. Someone that has good intentions that might not be perfect. You understand what I'm saying? It's all about intent. Intent. If I ran someone over because I intended to kill them versus they walked out in front of my car and it was an accident, those are two different, complete different murders. You understand? One's a killing on accident, but the intent is what it's about. The intent. I don't care if they think they're good by breaking the law, by violating your privacy or constitution. I always understood privacy. And when I got older, I realized how important it's. Privacy is very important. It's everything. That's what America is about, having privacy. Having your little space where it's completely unobservable by anyone else. Then you can grow. But yeah, I don't see it looking good. One of the worst crimes you can do is gang stalking. When you look inside people's homes and you're looking at their little kids undressed, and it's actually going to be coming out that it's being ran by the government, the CIA, the NSA. And not only are big names going to be in prison, but there's going to be small names that are doing the operations. They're going to be in prison just as long, if not even longer, for carrying out the crimes. When Hitler gave orders during World War II, a lot of those orders were war crimes. And people said, well, they gave me the order, so I followed. That doesn't get you out of prison. That doesn't give you the get out of jail free card. People that talk, we got to protect. People that talk, that come forward, that reveal information, they have to be fully protected, and they need to have some money to protection money. They need protection with people, and they need to be set up with an income. This is so big. We have to do it the right way, so it's something in our past when they will look back and say that something in America's dirty history. It's something that we went through and we got out of it, and America went through a dark age movement. It was a 20, 30 year, 40 year time of the dark ages that, thank God, is behind us. Armageddon is still going to happen, but if we move right, we could at least make America the neutral country, the neutral nation, where while Armageddon's happening in the world, this can be a place for people to flee for protection. There's a name for it, asylum. Thanks for watching.